To cancel your plans and probabilities, I delete this video whenever a video gets around 100, above 100,000. If I talk about tech or the cough or World Economic Forum, things like that. Even, see how I stalled my words? So I have to be careful because I am trying to stay around YouTube as long as I can. And I hired someone. I did. Which it is a girl to help keep me in line to make sure I don't cross those YouTube lines. Which I will introduce you to her about halfway through the video because I know how far when you drop off. But if you do drop off, hey, you guys, look, 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Here's yesterday's video. This was what, 6 minutes and 6 seconds. And you're like, oh, that's enough. Average gas prices are going down. Guys, I do funny things. Look, it's going to 0. And actually, probably one of the most disturbing things about this picture, and I don't, see, it's disturbing, and that's about the time you dropped off. Know if you can see it, but it's over there. It's on the desk. I mean, I have to really zoom in to catch that. I don't know even what that means. And why is it on the... Monica was here with an arrow. And I actually had to Google... Okay. That just shows you I jam-packed this thing with funnies all the way through. But in this video, we are talking big tech, popo. I see, I can't. Consumer confidence falls to the lowest of history. And we have a ton of pain in the market, but the Fed will come in and give you some more. But pain is the last thing that I want in life. I don't know. Maybe you like it. Some people do. I will never understand that. You do you. But here we go. Amazon admits Ring, you know, like these things that we have all over the place. Ring gives cops footage without customers' knowledge or consent. And it's not just Ring. We got Nest. We got, I mean, these things are all over my house, my everything, right? I get some scaredies. And like this girl, do you really want to be in the back pocket of all these agencies? I don't think you do at all. Amazon Ring has provided doorbell footage to police without owner's consent 11 times so far this year. Oh, also, apologies about the stock market today. Oh, didn't see that one coming. But we will get to the markets and what to expect in just a moment. Off to Google and Nest. Well, it was Nest, and then Google said, hey, that's a great company. I think we will own it. We can spy on everything. But thank goodness they have a transparency report. And this is what they do. Just like many other technology companies, Nest may get requests. Yes, they do. They get requests, orders from government around the world. Oh, great. Around the world to hand over user data. Well, how do you handle it? Well, when we get the request for user information, we review it. How about no? But it looks like they carefully provide information within the scope. And here, let me give you a scope. The answer is no. How about that? Why does it be like spam folder, right? Everything that you get, no. Hey, no. Actually, here's something that you might find interesting because I used to teach law and I worked law enforcement. There's cameras everywhere, right? Everywhere you go, the mall, I mean, you can't move around without one of these, right? And people don't really care. Well, you might care, but you're not going to do anything about it. You want to know when people do something about it? If you were to take that camera off the wall and hold it in front of them, that's when they throw a fit. Know this because they did a social experiment where that's what the guy did. He put it in people's faces and they're like, dude, I'm going to punch you in the face. I do not allow you to record me. And then he's pointing at all the cameras all over. Well, what about those? Which is kind of interesting. The second it connects with a human, right? Then you're like, no, same thing. You hold up your cell phone. Do not film me. Well, you're being filmed everywhere you go. Well, that's okay. You can't do it. But now on to the bad news. We have predictions for a mild recession. No, that would be delusional. Well, that is according to Nouriel Roubini, who is an economist. Maybe that's what I'm an economist. That's kind of an easy prediction. But Nouriel says you are delusional as severe financial crisis looms. Now, the question is, what's gonna fix it? And actually, if you watched my video from yesterday, the solution to a government is just change what a recession is. Maybe we can pay off some economists, right? To say maybe it's not two negative prints. I mean, they've done so well with cooking the books with CPI for the last umpteen years. Now, everything shows that everyone is fully employed and doing great. Well, except when we talk to you, like, hey, how's it doing out there? Well, it's great. Stock market's up. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. Housing market's, scratch that. Difficulty. You guys are having a difficult time paying your bills. And not just that, the survey shows a sharp increase in financial stress in all of the country's cities, well, metropolitan areas. In Dallas, for example, the share of respondents having difficulty paying bills jumped about 46% from 27% last year. And I'd say that's a significant jump. Not just that. Wait until this one. I know I read the story backwards. Again, ADHD. Millions of households with student loan debt. So hopefully you don't have any student loan debt. Or maybe Joey B will be like, you don't have to pay it. You don't even have to pay tax. Ooh, we won't say that on the YouTubes. Face an additional monthly expense September 1st when the moratorium, oh my gosh. So let me just do the math. The came out in 19. I know because I did a video on it in December. That one got me a hand slap. Off you go, bravo. So 19, 20, 21, 22. Now September, finally? But hey, boy, oh boy, I have a solution to all of this. Just give people stimmies, right? Your GDP will go through the roof. These kids right here that are like, do we steal it or do we buy it? Oh, and hey, look, my red phone is ringing. Oh, maybe I said something wrong. Yes. Yes? Oh, I can't say that. Can't say that they look like they're going to steal that car. I mean, look at his mohawk. Also, this is probably a good time to introduce yourself to my audience, bae. So like I said before, I'm going to introduce you to her. Yep. She actually asked me to call her master. And her first name is B, but she says she prefers bae. So let me switch the cameras over so you can say hello.
Oh, hi. Well, this just got really uncomfortable, Bravo. And you know I don't like being on film. I get insecure about my little fingers over here. You see these down here? They're really tiny, which Bravo understands. He understands little tiny. And you know how some people say I'd like to be a fly on the wall, but I was a bee on the wall. And I look down and I'm like, that's a little baby, Bravo. You can get arrested for that. Every time he goes to the bathroom, he's holding a baby.
Well, Master Bae, I think hiring you probably wasn't a good idea.
Not a good idea. I think it was a great idea. Wink. I'm struggling with winking. I can only wink so much.
Well, you could work on that, Master Bae. I will work on this story. We have U.S. consumer confidence. She confuses me. U.S. consumer confidence declines for the third straight month for June. And no, I cannot say that they are going to steal that Mercedes. And I cannot confirm nor deny if it's a Mercedes. AMG? I don't know. But I can tell you what you can steal. Oh my gosh! Did you guys see S&P 500 down almost 1.5? Dow Jones down. Shopify. Whoa! And Walmart. Which we will get to that in a moment. But wait. Fed must do what it takes on inflation. Dun, 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 more pain to come. You do it, Joe. And I'm sorry, me and Jerome, we're close. So I just call him Joe. And then if I ever get confused, it's like the president, the same team. Fed to inflict more pain on economy. Here we go. Are you guys ready for the next rate hike? And I say hike away, man, because I'm just going to look at these charts and tell you that you're going to have a reversal. For those of you that don't know what this is the 10-year yield, something that we look at every single day. And if you are trading options, you know what this rate's going to do. They've already... But just in case you wanted to know, that would be a left shoulder, a head, and a probable, I mean, come on, maybe that's your right shoulder, or maybe we'll come up here and come on down. And also this yield, the 10-year yield, is what you guys are all focused on. You're like, my mortgage payment, right? 2.8? Wait, but I thought it was the Fed that gives me the loan that has to do with the rates and the no. And also if I click on the chart, see the head, shoulders, I drew it for you. It just has not played out yet. So this is not confirmation. Also, if you want to see Fed funds rate, right there, that's that orange line. They got it. Jerome has to pretend like they're in charge. So he needs to get that orange line all the way up there to the head. I just think the probabilities are probably not there. I mean, if you think about it, 1% crashes the housing market, crashes the stock market, crashes the economy, but still jobs are plentiful, bravo. Also on this channel, I occasionally like to do paper trades because that's all we do on this channel. But I was gonna go kind of big on the dollar. Here's UUP. If you wanna trade it for real, oh, you right click, you click trade. See that? It's right there. It says trade. You buy. And I really wanted to do this on the channel with this trade, 100,000, whatever. It's the dollar. And what I was hoping for was, see this white line? I wanted it to pull back. This is like, no, that's your only pullback? See, what I was praying for would be that would go right down and touch support. But it's like, man, that dollar, you be so strong. Oh, also, link in the description. See all the way featured at the end? TradeStation, they're giving you, my audience, special, $150, which I actually have to add this one to the course where you do it all here. I just needed a few years behind my belt with TradeStation before I could recommend it. And so far, all of you guys are very happy with TradeStation, so I'm putting this one in the course. But if you are new, stick right here. You click connect, paper trading, and you just follow along. Also, if you are interested, since today is all or nothing day, right? Nothing, all or nothing day. I, Johnny Bravo, shall give you 75% off $1,000. Yes, my friends, that's how much my courses are. Dominate, start here, swing trading. Right there, that's where you start. Then you could go over here, I'm only 4% way through. I'll get there. Or Bravo's watch list, where I give you stocks every day. But please, whatever you do, don't do the watch list and not know how to go, oh, I'm gonna enter here, right? One candle close. Oh, I'm going to exit there. Also, this all or nothing. Let me explain. Don't ever do that. Don't go little pieces. Trading is not like a lottery ticket. Like, oh, I'm going to buy this one thing and I'm going to become a millionaire. No, it's little bitsy pieces every single day. You see, slow and steady wins the race. Or, as Albert Einstein said, compound interest. You'll be smarter than me. But everyone wants that Dogecoin, right? Come on. I'm going to be a millionaire, right? Everyone who has that mentality. Yep, you become a millionaire and then you lose all of it because these markets will take all of your money if you don't know what you're doing. And actually, this trade is so pathetically boring. I don't even know if I'm going to do it. STNG, this is in my Bravo's daily watch list. This is fun. I mean, these are the kind of beatdowns. Look how far above the 200. Look, see? 200-day moving average. You get a wallop. Give me that wallop. What that one do? That one's up about 23%. But, hey, take your money and run, kids. You got exit prior to earnings. Also, those of you that thought Coinbase was your lottery ticket, you may want to exit that too. Down 20%. You have earnings. Oh my gosh. This is like frightening just to look at how much money everyone has lost. I think I made one swing trade on Coinbase. It was like, I was in, I was out. That was like almost, it felt like an intraday. Look at that thing. From 400, what were you guys up to? Almost $450, all the way down to 50. It looks like you got some investigations going on there at Coinbase. Oh no, me so sad. And actually, me not sad. They still owe me money. That was just one, I'm like, oh. Right? But hey, guys, I guess you have opportunities coming. Please let this whole thing just burn it down. We got Facebook, tech. Facebook employees fear job cuts. Oh yeah, you think? As high as 10%. I'd probably go a little higher than that. I guess that's just the thing that's going around with all these tech companies. I guess it's about 10%. Shopify laying off 10%. Yes, because that is the way that the cookie crumbles. But anyway, you guys, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for maybe give Master Bay a shout out. You know, I'm trying to hire. I'm trying to stimulate this economy. If you could also like the video, do what you need to do, or learn about how to trade. Do something, and I will see you tomorrow.